Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, shout out everybody in the chat already. You know what time it is. Step on the like button, subscribe if you new over here, turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. I got a feeling this here's finna be one of the wildest sellout Saturdays we gonna have, goddamn it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please step on the like button. Shout out my nigga Lawson in the chat. Law Dog, I see you, nigga. Shout out Law Dog in the chat. Lawson has swag. I see you, my G. Shout out Leon. Shout out Candy Girl. OFL Podcast. Elaine, what poppin'? Omar Tillman. Rashad Ali. Oh yeah, we in here. Shout out D1. D1, where the hell you was at today? Had a couple motherfuckers looking for you today, D1. Out there looking for your motherfucking ass. Shout out Tom. Shout out Fade ass. Shout out my nigga Merk. What's poppin', Merk? Merk say the only guy he wanted to see out there. Hey, look. If y'all miss me at training camp, goddamn it, that's y'all fault. I'm dolo. It ain't like I'm out there motherfucker with 5, 6, 7 people. Hey, shout out everybody that bumped into me out there at the goddamn training camp. Hey, look, quite frankly, they just pulled up on me. You know what I mean? It ain't like I was, making a fucking scene out there. I be on the low type shit. Shout out everybody that pulled up on me today. You know what I mean? At the training camp. Hey, straight love. It was all love. Straight big love. Big love. Had one of my people pulled up on me, him, his son, and his woman. Say, yo, this my baby boy birthday, you know what I mean? One cat pulled up on me talking about the yeah man. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody that was out there, man. Omar Tillman, Tom, I see you. Kid Sullivan say salute. Oh, PPP, Panther Pride Podcast. What poppin'? House of Nicholas, how do you do that up? You look a little fire out there today. What? Appreciate your hard work. He said, how you do that up? You look a little fire out there. What that mean, my G? Oh, I looked a little hot. You trying to say I was hot out there? No, y'all. Hey, look, shout out to everybody that was out there. I mean, the heat's the heat, but the sun was that. If the sun was out, goddamn it, I wouldn't have been out there long at all. It wasn't too hot out there. It wasn't too bad. Shout out Gerald Sticks Jones. I see you. Shout out Knock. What up with you, Knock? Chris Griggs, Riz B, Choppy 71. So, where you been at? Shout out SC Space, Mile High, Carolina Boy 33, Nicholas, House of Nicholas. Say a little warm, yeah. Yeah, it was all right, but it wasn't nothing we couldn't endure. The reason I got the fuck from out of there is because I ain't want to get caught in that back end traffic. You know what I mean? You have to learn how to time that type of shit. I saw all the practice I needed to see. We finna get into it. Step on the like button, man. Share the live. Let them know we in here. Yeah, I just gave y'all a quick live earlier today. Would have been longer, but I had somebody calling my device. But that's needless to say. We finna light the goddamn green thing up for Saturday. Hashtag sellout Saturdays. Y'all know what time it is. This is a fucking monetized platform. So please feel welcome to cop you a super sticker. Jump in the super chat and make sure you cash app. You know what time it is. Marco's Cash say yeah. Shout out Red Man Boy. Oh, we finna get into it. Captain Morgan Mo, what's good? Shout out all the Panther content creators that's out there. Yeah, niggas is working. You know what I mean? But shout out everybody that was out there. I'm a one-man army. I'm going to pull up by my goddamn self. You know how it go. Shout out Jaquan, James Hurd in the chat. Now let's get into the goddamn content. Pops, what up? Oh yeah, Pads Monday. Pads is Monday. Now, where we want to start today? Where we want to start? First off, I know exactly where I'm going to start. First off, I'm going to start right here. Shout out the Carolina Panthers. Shout out Spartanburg. Shout out Wolford College. Because today, The Panthers to me had it laid out. They got training camp laid out. Each year they pretty much add on to what they did the year before. Now getting out there today, you know, seeing the lines and the traffic there. Well, first off, parking closer to the actual activities was full by the time a nigga pulled up. So you got your parking attendants turning people around. But needless to say, that wasn't shit. The walk was a straight shot, maybe maybe a 10-minute walk, but it wasn't vicious. Wasn't a vicious walk at all. You get to the gates. And shout out to Panthers again with making us as fans, acquire fucking free tickets. But either way, the ticket process was fairly quick. You didn't have to go through too many hiccups. So shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Spartanburg. Shout out to Wolford College. And after that, I want to say shout out to the fucking Carolina Panther fans. Every one of y'all that was out there. For the simple fact, we bring the energy. And if y'all was out there, y'all saw the fucking team. The team put on for us. They put on a little more for us today because of, I think, the energy the fans had. I mean, hell, we was out there today. We was out that motherfucker today. Shout out everybody that pulled up. See, that's the type shit I want to see. I think I seen like 2 or 3 opposing team jerseys. Should have put their ass in the porta potty, beat shit out of them, and locked it. But needless to say, a couple motherfuckers walking around in some Dallas paraphernalia, Pittsburgh, stupid shit, knowing damn well this engagement or this organization or function ain't for your funky ass, but y'all still come out there. Still come out there. See, to me, I think that's a motherfucker try and be seen. But I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I mean? I'll leave that alone. Fuck them. That's how we gonna end that. But again, the energy y'all showed up with, a nigga like me appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I started to take that big ass autograph board they had out front, where everybody signing their names on it and shit. You know me, I took a fucking silver Sharpie and wrote Big U, little ear double K's underscore 2020 cross that. I wrote that bitch big cross that motherfucker. I made sure that they knew who the fuck wrote on that board. You know what I mean? Whenever they get it, I'm sure they'll bring it into the locker room or something for the players to look at. But other than that, I absolutely enjoyed it. They had enough vendors out there, plenty of drink, had alcoholic beverages out there. Could have got you a nice Michelob Ultra or something. I mean, it was nice out. They did it real good. I appreciate the Panthers for that. I really do. I kind of wish every day at training camp was in that same facility, not in the field behind it, but I wish they would put us in the bleachers every day. But I don't think they can because early in training camp, that fucking sun be beating on your black ass. You get out there on them bleachers in the sun and you ain't got the ability to, set you up a tent or something. Yeah, a couple of you motherfuckers might be falling out. Shout out Elay, Red Man Boyd in my backstage. Y'all stay there. I got a little bit to talk about. Now, my first point about training camp and what I saw today. Today was my first actual eyes on day of the team. I'm going to tell you what I saw, and I'm going to start with point 1. Hashtag Young Bryce in the chat, please. Everybody, hashtag Young Bryce in the chat. Because I'm watching, shout out Fade. Fade said the defense reading them like a book. That's what Fade said. Shout out Fade. Bryce Young, to me, now this is to me, I can't speak for nobody else. I'm going to tell you what I saw with my eyes and my account. First off, I want to say this, and I'm going to say it. Bryce Young's size won't be a fucking problem, guys. It won't be. To every fucking Panther fan still having that as a reservation or a reserve towards Bryce Young, I'm going to say it again. His size ain't gonna fucking be a problem. I'm telling you that now. Whether or not you thinking his stature, his height is gonna hinder him. No. I seen what I saw that Josh McCown said. You watch Bryce in person, you don't feel that his size bother him, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly because first off, when you get out there to the practice field, and depending on who you or what number you trying to scour out or pick out or survey the practice field for, regardless to who you are, sooner or later Bryce Young or your eyes and mind is going to search or convey the playing field for Bryce. You find that little bitty black number 9 jersey, big ass helmet. I mean, you find him. You see him. I mean, if you're looking for him, you'll see it. I say that to say this again: his size won't fucking be a problem. And I got and not only am I just saying that, I can say that and back it up. I can stand on it. I do know this. Second off, about Bryce Young, what I realized today. Bryce Young has extraordinary poise, whether it's just practice or training camp. But I'm saying this for a reason, because I'm gonna take y'all somewhere. He has extraordinary poise, or poise at a high. He's highly poised. I say that. Now, when now all we saw a lot of 707 individual drills today, but when it got to that 11 on 11 and what they running and shit, Bryce, his arm strength don't jump out as being weak. No, not at all. Bryce, I watched Bryce hit DJ Chalk down the sideline today for at least a 40 plus yard pass completion. Beautiful pass. I mean, on the sideline, we gonna get into it, but I watched Bryce kind of open it up a little bit with his arm. And honestly, again, his size won't be a fucking problem. To me, he has good or extraordinary poise when it comes to commanding an offense. I'll say that. In and out the huddle, I can't see that yet because we hadn't got into week 1 action. But when it comes to poise, Bryce got it. He got it. He say, hey, shout out Jeremy Wilson, say caught a nice picture. Say he caught a nice picture with me, I guess. Shout out Jeremy. Yeah. You already know, my G. He say it's going to be a show Monday, Pop said. Oh, no doubt about that. Oh, we finna get into it. Now, again, I think we got into his poise. Now, I want to talk about, again, Bryce Young's arm strength. To me, it's NFL. It's NFL ready. It's NFL worthy. His arm when it comes to Bryce Young. Now, first off, couple things Bryce possessed that elevates his passing or his arm strength. One, quick release. I watch Bryce. He can release the ball from all platforms. And when I say that, that's a talent he's gonna have to succeed at the next level. Bryce Young does in fact have it. He can release the ball from many different angles, many different platforms, which to me, like I said before, before Bryce was drafted, when I was doing my goddamn research, I said Bryce had an arm, and when he gets confident, when Bryce gets in rhythm, hell, you can't tell Bryce he can't make every throw in the book. In his mind and his confidence level will absolutely have Bryce believe that he can make every fucking throw on the football field. And honestly, again, because that was one of the main things I wanted to see in person, is arm strength. And I'm glad I got to see it in training camp, preseason. But training camp, he added out. I mean, he been added out, all training camp, OTAs, rookie OTAs, mini camp. But today was the first day I got my eyes on in person. So I say that to say this: Bryce Young arm strength, Bryce Young's accuracy, his release, the release of his ball, and I mean when he releases it, he can release the ball from multi angles, all angles, and I do believe he can make every throw in the NFL book. So Bryce Young's size won't be a fucking problem. Neither will his arm strength, and that's just by my account. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all know what time it is. This is Sellout Saturday. Step on the like button. Training camp Saturday recap. First time I got my eyes on team, and we just starting with Bryce. I got a lot more to go. Shout out Elaine. Shout out Red Man Boyd in the backstage. I'm gonna let y'all up momentarily. My next point. Matt Corral and Andy Dalton. Now, first off, I'm gonna say this. I will say this. And this obtains the Matt Corral and Andy Dalton. They are what they are. Fucking backups. Even in training camp practice. Shout out to everybody out there. See, I told y'all the fan base came out, they showed the fuck out, the energy level was high, which means certain players they put on a little extra. Shout out Bryce, shout out DJ Chalk, shout out Terrence Marshall, shout out Jonathan Mingo, shout out that fucking defense, CJ Henderson. We gonna get in this. We get ready to get into CJ Henderson. Y'all stay y'all black ass right there. CJ Henderson is something we must discuss, and we finna get into it. But Matt Corral and Andy Dalton are exactly what the fuck they are, and that's backups. I watched Matt Corral today in his now mind you now, coaching staff came out said Matt Corral gonna get the lion's share, the snaps in preseason. That's what he told us. But I'm telling y'all something. If this is a fact, then something's amiss here, because Matt Corral and Andy Dalton, they're like sharing the amount of reps Bryce is getting in training camp. You see what I'm saying? See, Bryce getting the same amount of reps Matt Corral and Andy Dalton getting combined. Now, while watching Matt Corral today, he had a couple fucking plays. Now, mind you, ain't nobody banned down his ass trying to knock the ball out of him. But this motherfucker was holding on the ball. I mean, the training camp, bitch, make a read, shoot it. I watch Matt Corral go through his reads 4 or 5 different times in one, meaning he holding the ball in training camp 8 fucking seconds. I counted it. 6, 7, 8. Now he throwing the ball to a damn check down at that. He checked it down after a damn 6, 7, 8 count. Matt Corral has not progressed, and I'm sorry to say it. Now, it could be a couple things that's contested or contributing to that. One, Bryce Young is who the fuck he is. He just demanding all the snaps. And 2, Matt Corral ain't progressed. That's all I can say. 2, in the chat real quick before I move on. Is Matt Corral a fucking backup or a starter in the NFL? I'm asking y'all a question. Backup or a fucking starter? In the chat, go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Say he a fucking backup. You goddamn right he is. Pop say a unproven backup. What I saw today, I wouldn't elevate Matt Corral. Now, goddamn it, you been in OTAs. You been in mini camp. Nigga, training camp started last week. I mean, what the fuck, Matt Corral? I mean, look, I'm telling y'all, I counted it 6, 7, 8. Then he checked it down. If this is the NFL, that's an interception. That's a pick six. First off, you give the corners a corner time to bat down on wherever you going. So he gonna jump that route anyway. If it ain't a pick six, it's a strip sack. God damn it. Shout out, and then I see motherfucker getting excited about Bryce and these interceptions in training camp. And I'm telling you, it's only Bryce anticipating where wide receivers are supposed to be. And look, I'll tell you this. Not one time when Bryce was targeting DJ Chalk, not one time when he's targeting let's say, a Jonathan Mingo. Now Terrence Marshall and Chenault, different story. But when he's shooting that ball at first off at DJ Chalk, this shit is a high completion rate. Now because I'm about to move on from Matt Corral and Andy Dalton. They are what the fuck they are on the depth chart, and that is a backup. I ain't waste much time with them, and quite frankly, the Carolina Panthers ain't wasting much time with them motherfuckers, especially Matt Corral, because today they knew them goddamn fans out there. I think it was like what a little over about 3,000 showed up from what they saying on the attendance count. So with all of that out there today and the players putting on, the Panthers ain't spending much time with no fucking Matt Corral and Andy Dalton. No, sir. No, sir. It ain't happening. Oh, we look, hold on now. Y'all getting carried away. Now, before I move on, real quick, shout out everybody in the watch party tonight for the fight. I got 4 slots left, and that's it. I gotta close it because I'm gonna run it through StreamYard. I want everybody in the fight party. Shout out Blackballer, nigga. I'm about to send you your money, Blackballer. Yeah, me, Blackballer, where you been at, my G? Good to see you, my guy. He say, I've been gone. I hope it ain't off topic. However, can I get some feedback on Bryce Young? Oh, yeah, you can get more. You get more feedback than you want, Blackballer, and I owe you at least that. Shout out Blackballer. So, Blackballer, today, I get my first eyes on account of Bryce Young in training camp. And quite frankly, I'm going to tell you like I told everybody else since you just now pulling up. Bryce Young's size, Blackballer, ain't going to be a fucking problem at all. I'm telling y'all now. See, even when you get like your first eye account of Bryce Young, like on field, now mind you, little nigga ain't had pads on the day, just a helmet. Bryce is amongst his peers. I'll say that. He's amongst his peers. His size ain't gonna be a fucking problem. That's one point, Blackballer. 2, another thing I wanted to see today when concerning Bryce Young, his arm strength. I mean, I wanted to see if his ball sailed or trailed on it. And by all accounts, today, through the entire summer, rookie OTA minicamp, Bryce has in fact been taking shots down the field, and that today I saw a fucking great ball with a defender trailing DJ Chalk out of bounds. So Bryce had to throw the ball high and angle it and get it out in front of DJ. Bang, dime, nigga, dot, however the fuck you want to say it. You know what I mean? So quite frankly, as a matter of fact, it was when the Panthers was running that 40 to go, that 40 to end zone shit. They was lining Bryce up, they running plays from the 40, from our 40 to the end zone. So they was running like a red zone with a little extra yardage on it type shit. A bunch of plays. A bunch of fucking 40-yard deep shots that's drawn up for DJ Chalk. And look, I saw Jonathan Mingo make some catches today. You know, look, Jonathan Mingo different. He different. If he stay healthy, we got us at least. Hell, the little nigga Mike can fuck around being number 1 in the next 2 years. Because I'm watching Jonathan Mingo. His speed come off the paper. His size, he's gonna physically impose his will on a bunch of corners in his league. Jonathan Mingo, depending on his attitude. Now, if we're discussing his hands, man, Jonathan Mingo was the balls, and then Bryce. Look, Jonathan Mingo is definitely gonna accent Bryce just as well as he's gonna accent Jonathan Mingo. Same go for DJ Chalk because both of these guys, even Terrence Marshall, even Adam Thielen, they all got huge fucking catch radiuses and they can catch the fucking ball. Never mind. Now we've had receivers in our goddamn organization on this roster that couldn't catch a goddamn CV-19 virus. Goddamn it, if you let him, you know what I mean. We had motherfuckers that couldn't catch shit, but these motherfuckers. All right, I'm getting carried away. You know what I mean? I just wanted to talk about that, but shout out Black Baller. Shout out Black Baller for that super chat, lighting the screen up. Black Baller, I'm about to pay you your money for that week 1 bet. Don't even worry about it. Your money coming, nigga. Shit, everybody out of hell, I done lost that bet. Hell, it was a good bet to lose, though. Shout out everybody that made that bet. But Fight Party still up, 4 slots left. You want in, Cash App me, $10 to the Cash App with your fucking phone number in the Cash App description. We locked in. I got people in here already. I got 4 slots left. You know what I mean? That's it. Then I'm capping it. I got to cap it. Back to the content. CJ Henderson, man. God damn it. God damn it. Shout out Money 2K, the real son child. What's poppin'? CJ Henderson, man. But tell y'all something. Even today he made plays. So the entire start of this new season, right? Even now we can even say finishing last year. CJ Henderson has in fact taken a step. Now mind you, we ain't seen him against another team yet. But I'm willing to say now, CJ Henderson has in fact taken a step. Now, was he worth what we gave up for him? I think so. A 3rd overall pick right where he is right now. But he's starting to emerge as that first rounder. That because I'm looking at CJ Henderson today. Now, shout out to everybody think I'm bullshit. I'm looking at this nigga today, man. To me, he might be one of the most or the biggest or one of the biggest corners we got on our team and fastest. You know what I mean? Never mind DJ. Now, DJ ain't out there. Neither was JC. They's out there running around and doing light warm-ups. But Keith Taylor, nah. I think I seen that nigga get beat a couple times today. But I'm talking about CJ Henderson, man. Number got there. I think, he wearing number 23. CJ Henderson, man. I mean, I'm looking at his size. I said, God damn, CJ bigger than these motherfuckers. Okay. Now you combine that with CJ Henderson making fucking plays in OTAs and now training camp. Shit, like as if he got his and shout out, I think it was Fade said he told us the coaching staff are changing. Shout out Fade, because that's exactly what it looks like, Fade. The coaching staff has in fact helped CJ Henderson out. The nigga's playing good ball. He wasn't out position today. Played tight coverage. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that nigga? That goddamn CJ Henderson. I think he got another pick today. In training camp. Shit, so now listen, let me tell y'all something. And then we're gonna move on. If you're telling me that the Carolina Panthers is gonna have a healthy J.C. Horn a healthy Dante Jackson, and a better CJ Henderson, you goddamn right I'm getting you 12 to 14 wins on a record prediction. You goddamn right ain't nobody beating us. I don't see nobody beating us, especially if these boys is cohesive and healthy. Man, please. Somebody already said, now shout out everybody in the chat real quick before I move on. Do you believe the defense is ahead of this offense right now? Yes or no? In the chat, go. Again, do you believe the defense is ahead of this offense right now? Yes or no in the chat? Let me know. Michael say yes. I still say 10 wins. Keep pounding. Say SC say yes. Mac the Great. What's poppin', Mac? Say yes. Shout out Candy Girl. Say talk this shit up. Marcos Cash, yes. Dimitri, no. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. I see where we at. Logan Jackson say it was last year. It was last year. Okay. Shout out Obi-Wan in the chat. Say yes. Shout out everybody that say yes, that the defense is ahead of this fucking offense. Shout out everybody that said that. Let me tell you right now, y'all absolutely motherfucking wrong. No way in the hell. And this is a fun debating point because by my account, what I saw when it come to these wide receivers, man, you crazy as hell at this defense ahead of this offense. By no account. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something. If you ain't heard nothing, listen to me, goddammit. Ain't no way this defense is ahead of this offense. Now, if you put them neck and neck, you're saying they're par to each other, then I'll give you that. But if anything, if anyone gets the edge, I'm giving the edge to this offense. I saw them wide receivers today. And because, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they had this wide receiving core is worse than ranked at the bottom of this fucking league. I'm telling y'all now that was a fucking lie. For some reason, they got us fucked up. They got us fucked up. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on the goddamn like button. Let them know we live. If you new over here, subscribe. Do that for me. Shout out everybody I caught out there at the goddamn training camp today. You hear me? I appreciate that love, man. Make no mistake about it. Shout out my guy, 704 Liquor House. He was out there with me, pulled up on me. Shout out 704 Liquor House. Shout out my guy Dom 34. I called him. He pulled up on me. He said, "Oh, what's poppin'?" Shout out everybody that pushed up on me, man. You already know what time it is. Shout out Eric Senior in the chat. But back to the content. CJ, but again, this offense, if anything, is ahead of this defense more. Okay, so if I'm gonna give anyone the edge, I gotta give it to the offense. If that makes any sense. Hell, I don't need it to make sense. I'm telling you, it makes sense. Goddamn it, the wide receiving core is so fucking underrated right now. They crazy. And listen, DJ Chalk is a certified number one. Especially for Bryce Young, the type of shit or let's say the confidence that Bryce Young is developing in DJ Chalk, right? I got to see that on display today. Hell, shout out all the Panther fans out there. They were hooting and hollering, screaming and shit. Hell, they saw it too. We saw it. We see it. We seen it with our own eyes. Shit, shout out Jonathan Mingo. We see the connection between him and Bryce Young. Quite frankly, it's something to see. You see that we look, by all accounts, since training camp started, since we've been able to get eyes on, you've heard multiple fucking content creators, multiple media sources say and allude to how Bryce Young and Adam Thielen got a connection already. So I'm not just saying one connection. And shout out Big Cat, say he believe Hayden Hurst gonna lead in wide receiving yards. He won't even lead the team in catches, let alone yards. DJ Chalk will be 1,000-yard wide receiver. And look here, shit, hey man, we got 1,000-yard wide receiver on our team in DJ Chalk. Should he stay healthy? It's just the relationship. And look, and real quick before I move on, I want to talk about or touch on Shenault, right? Let's touch on Shenault real quick. I think the Panthers, when it comes to Shenault, I think the Panthers don't know exactly where they want him. So this is why we see the fucking usage rate of Shenault in training camp. I had to wrap my mind around this shit. Okay, why is Shenault here or getting more opportunities than, let's say, a Terrence Marshall Jr.? But I'm realizing today, after watching Shenault, now Shenault again, very explosive. I told y'all might be the most explosive player on our offense, but now I've seen a little more explosiveness from other players. So now that question begs to differ. But when it comes to Shenault, what I saw today, I actually saw the Panthers offense or coaching staff really. I mean, it's starting to look like they're trying to figure him out, as if he doesn't have a true identity at the wide receiving position. Now this is just me talking now, and my opinion only, but I'm saying it because of what I saw or what I observed today. I think the nigga don't know exactly who he is. I think the Panthers don't have a solidified spot or identity for him. And and to be honest, I think Shenault is just nothing more than a wrinkle. That's going to be a wrinkle worked into this offense this year, especially with the talent of DJ Chalk, the talent of Jonathan Mingo, the talent of Terrence Marshall, and don't forget Adam Thielen. We got wide receivers, and I think and that's just me. That's just me when I'm talking about Shenault. I think the Panthers don't know exactly what to do with his ass just yet. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm drop the link. Pull up on me. Let me know how you feel about that. And another point real quick. Another point that I'm going to drop the link. Shout out to the defense. And shout out to everybody saying the defense ahead of this offense. I still say they're not, but shout out to the defense, because I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you. The defense, and mind you, again, this is just training camp, but I'm watching the camaraderie with the boys on the defense. And by the way, somebody asked me earlier, what side was I on? I was on the defense side. You feel me? On the white side. But the defense is fast, man. I mean, god damn, they fast at every level. I ain't worried about this defense at no level. The defensive line, the linebacking core, nor that defensive backfield. Me personally, I ain't worried about nobody, no fucking level on this defense, right? I saw that the coaching staff very fucking vocal. Very vocal. Hey, to me, a lot more vocal than the coaching staff in recent years, to be exact. Not just Matt Rules, but Riviera's also. This coaching staff is vocal as hell, and I'm talking about across the board. They vocal, loud, live, energy. I loved it. So this defense, man, is fast. They're a cohesive group already, it seems to be. Now, if you look at the defense from last year, we're not missing too many players from last year's defense. I mean, a lot of these guys are on a return. A lot of them. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the goddamn big ass flyer or pamphlet they gave out at training camp with all the players on it. This defense It's full of guys that was here last year. I mean, granted, we got a few pieces that wasn't, but the core of this defense, the Jeremy Chins, the Frankie Louvu's, the Shaq Thompsons, the Brian Burns, the Derek Browns, the the J.C. Horns, the Dante Jacksons, the Xavier. I mean, these guys, the core the defense pretty much stayed intact. So this is what I saw today. I saw a bunch of niggas that's ready to motherfucking communicate at every point. Look, if you telling me my defense gonna be at full speed and communicating week one, I say bring whoever the fuck we got on the schedule. I'm about to say we going undefeated here if everybody stay healthy. And shot again, this is a motherfucking testament to the Carolina Panther coaching staff. Because I think the only person that didn't finish practice was Marquise Haynes today with what was it, a back spasm. They'll take his ass out. Frank White and them know what they doing. Shout out to Carolina Panthers. Again, no fucking major injuries. This team is on a fucking incline, goddammit. We ain't nobody. Look, I know y'all hear me say nobody. Yeah, motherfucker ain't on my radar. Right now, I think the Carolina Panthers, we ain't on nobody radar right now, so to say. But I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody on ours. No motherfucking team on ours right now, because there is no fucking weakness on this team, man. I mean, you can point out or nitpick or allude to. I don't give a fuck what you do. But what I saw today, and I'm talking about my eyes on account, me. Ain't no fucking weakness on this team. Link in the chat, goddammit. Pull up on it. Shout out Elaine. Elaine, what's
What
up?
up? What up, Unc? So, damn, man. Man, I called today, man. I wasn't trying to be pessimistic today, man, but I kind of, I'm hearing what you're saying, right? I'm hearing what you're saying. So,
Come on with it, Elaine. This here sell out Saturdays, by the way.
I'm gonna tread lightly because I'm trying not to sell out, man. I'm trying to set the hater tag. Uh, so my thing is this: if you are on the offense and you're at this stage of training camp, a motherfucker can't hit you. So if you're a wide receiver running a slant, you're running it with confidence, right? The
Yep.
defense can only do so much. The offense at this stage of training camp should be shining. So if it's close, it's kind of a problem. It means either the defense is super elite or the offense isn't as polished as it needs to be. I mean, what's football if the defense can't hit you or coming across the middle? If they can't be rough with you, you catch the ball with confidence because you know the corner that's on you isn't going to bear down and give you a hit, right? Or isn't going to punish you for it. So the offense should look good. If you're a quarterback standing in the pocket, you can't get hit. You know you can't get hit. You should be throwing the ball with confidence at this point. You get what I'm saying? like the pressure doesn't matter at this point. So the offense, the fact that it's close means one or two things. The offense is not going to look as good when we get into the hitting and training camp, or this defense is fucking elite. You get what I'm saying? I'll let the people decide, but that's really your two options. You know what I mean? Because the offense should look good. It's basically catch and pass out there at this point. You know what I mean? No hitting and shit like that. So you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah, Elaine is still timing and rhythm. So I watch Matt Corral throw a bunch of dumbass passes today, incompletion. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
that's
So I hear what you
that's
saying, but
But no, you're on the same page there. That's alarming. If your quarterback is out there, it's not full speed because the corners are going to pull up, the linebackers are going to pull up. They ain't looking to hit your dude. They're not looking to crash into people without pads. So if your quarterback is struggling in this condition, it looks really bad. So Matt Corral has regressed because last year I heard he looked good in training camp, right?
yeah, by all accounts. Shout out B&B Chirac, say here go Elaine. He say ban Elaine. God damn.
I
We
want
ain't gonna
somebody to get.
ban Elaine, but for $100, we'll put Elaine off the goddamn platform
No.
today.
I
Shit,
want
yeah,
somebody
it's
to
gonna cost
interrupt.
you now.
I
Talking
want
about
somebody to
ban
interrupt.
Elaine. We ain't banning Elaine for shit.
I'll take this. I want somebody to intellectually get up here and prove me wrong. And if people agree that that person proved me wrong, then I'll leave.
So Elaine, I agree with you on that. So I ain't here to
Yeah.
prove you wrong. But I got a question for you. This really go for like the whole Panthers fan base right now, right? because I'm loving what I'm hearing from you as far as how the offense and the defense looking. Because I believe I ain't been at camp, but I can see the talent and everything like that. How many wins? You talking about undefeated? How many wins these boys got to get for us to start giving Tepper his due as well as Fit, and then look back at it and say maybe Rule as far as his coaching was bad, but also give him his due because a lot of this talent came from his tenure. How many wins you think we got to get until we start like realizing, okay, like Rule is actually a blessing in disguise, low key?
Nah, fuck all that, though. That nigga wasn't no blessing. What you mean? Yeah, he drafted these players and didn't even use them right. Fuck,
Yeah,
Terrence
that's
Marshall
true. But look, if Rule wasn't as bad as he was, you wouldn't have Bryce Young.
Well, you got a point. Well, I can't say that because
Nah, Steve Wilkes
if
came
this
and took over.
organization don't make a trade, we don't got Bryce Young. Shit, even with the fire in the room, we still won 7 games. So
Steve Wilkes almost fucked it up for us though, but yeah, winning all those damn games. But yeah.
Yeah, because we
but
would have been.
nah, y'all can't run for the Jalen. Was you at training camp today?
I wasn't. I'm still in Florida, so I'm going based off of what you saying, what I'm seeing, like other like YouTubers saying, everything like that. And
well, I mean, what y'all say when I say Bryce Young height won't be no fucking issue?
That's always been my thing. I've never felt his height was gonna be an issue. That's not to say he won't have like no batted balls or nothing, but you got quarterbacks like 6'4" that got batted balls, so like it is what it is.
But you know what, yo? I ain't gonna hold you. We got to get an offensive line some credit. I ain't at the practice either, but from the highlights that I be watching, they ain't got pads on yet. But man, it'd be a whole lot of lanes for the motherfucker to throw through. You feel me? So the O line, initially anyway, is looking all right.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the O line is the O line. I'm telling y'all what I saw with my eyes now. Looking at Bryce, like watching him amongst the other players, I'm realizing that his size won't be a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what they're doing? They're going to probably, it's going to be a lot of run game, play action pass. Unless we like behind or the pass game is really just going. I don't think they ever going to just have him just sitting back there just trying to throw the ball 30, 40 times. You feel me? That's not really going to be the formula for us. Not this year anyway.
Well, I think they're gearing Bryce up to throw the ball. Now he gonna throw. I mean, what I've seen the entire training camp, OTAs, they gonna throw the fucking ball, bro. Bryce gonna throw that motherfucker, man.
No, I'm not saying he's not going to throw the ball, but I'm saying we got to have a certain expectation as as a football team, we know that running the football is the way to win. Is the way to win. Control the clock. You feel me? We don't need him throwing the ball 30 and 40 times. If he's throwing the ball that much, that means the run game ain't working anyway.
Or that means we behind. I mean, we brought him out
exactly.
So
exactly.
So what you say 30 to 40 times? What about 25 to 30 throws a game?
About 20. About 20. Yo, honestly, he shouldn't have to throw the ball no more than about 28 times a game.
Yeah, that's ideal.
You know what I'm saying? Between 25 and 28 times a game if the run game is working. But I think the run game is our strength right now as well since last year. Right. If the O-line pick up from where they left off, I think we're gonna be able to move the ball on the run game, and it's gonna be like I said, a lot of play action pass. So really, if you really want to hit Bryce,
the running game, man. So if we give
Bryce
that same run game, oh my God! I mean, in theory, we should be a 10, 11 win team with that. You get what I'm saying? Bryce Young.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with all of that play action pass game, right? The only way Bryce could really get hit, the only way he'll really get hit is somebody chasing him down or some shit. You feel me? Yeah. A lot of that shit, he won't just be standing in the pocket and somebody blindside him. So
and shout out Fade. Fade keeps saying Bryce anticipation gonna be his downfall. What kind of dumb shit is that, Fade? What the hell did no, it's anticipation. Listen, bro. Fade. Yeah, go ahead, because Fade gonna have me cuss him out.
So anticipation is all about being an NFL quarterback, man. In college, you're throwing to the open dude. But in NFL, an elite quarterback, it's all about anticipation. A good quarterback can close his fucking eyes and throw, and he knows where his guy's going to be. That's what the elite quarterbacks do. It's all about anticipation, man. He's supposed to have anticipation. It's timing.
Hey yo,
We just not
so
used to
yo,
seeing that stupid shit we're not used to seeing that shit in Carolina.
hey yo,
Hey, that's a fact. Talk to me, Kyrie.
Yo, you was at the training camp today. What is that wide receiver depth chart looking like? What was my boy TMJ doing today, man? What's up, bro? Give me the
Hey,
business.
well, he looked good today. He made a couple good catches today. Shout out Dimitri Contra. You gotta make your device. You gotta turn your mic and camera on, Dimitri. I could pull you up. But Terrence Marshall looked good, but I'm gonna tell you, Mingo looking better. I got a feeling. I told y'all coming into training camp, Mingo was ahead of him. I told y'all that before training camp started. You know
So
what I
what was
mean?
that depth chart looking like out there?
You talking about the wide receiving core?
Yeah.
Stay right there. You stay your ass right there because you must have missed it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. This wide receiving core might be the most underrated group out of the bunch because the NFL, PFF had us what 29th, 30th in the league or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
we was like bottom 3.
Okay. I'm telling you now. DJ Chalk is a number 1 wide receiver. Huge fucking catch radius. This nigga, he been making catches all fucking training camp, bro. Now we talking Jonathan Mingo. The nigga size will be a problem to any corner that line up against him. Jonathan Mingo, look, I told you, the wide receivers on this court in this group might have the best hands out of all wide receiving cores the Carolina Panthers ever fucking had. And a lot of niggas might say that's saying a lot, but to me it ain't saying shit because compared to DJ Chalk, his hands are elite. So is to me Jonathan Mingo. I know Jonathan Mingo got hand. That nigga grab his shit backwards. He was snatching shit though behind him in training camp today. You know what I mean? I mean, adjusting for balls, he was making catches today that Shenault can't make. And that again leads me to Shenault. Shenault might be the weakest link in the bunch, bro. When it comes to DJ Chalk, Adam Thielen is what he is. He's solid. He ain't, and it's catching. The nigga gonna catch the ball. So
Yeah, but
Jonathan Mingo and Terrence Marshall, man, both of those niggas can catch. They don't drop shit.
You know what Shenault though? He's just an athlete, man. I think he's not a complete receiver, and the receivers are deep, so we're trying not to throw away an athlete. So we're trying to figure out what we could do with him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I think they doing, Elaine. They don't really have an identity for Shenault yet. They don't want to call him the number 4. I think he should be a kick returner, honestly.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I think.
He was also getting some reps at running back too, right?
Yeah. I didn't. Hey, look, but last practice, he the one that fumbled the snap or the handle, the exchange between him and Bryce. So I didn't see that today. They took that away from him today. He was doing other shit today, but
yeah,
it just looked like they don't have a real life identity for Shenault. Like he's the odd man out of the bunch right now.
Right, because we got so many legitimate wide receivers now. It's like it's gonna be hard. It doesn't make sense to get him on the field as a receiver, but maybe we can find creative ways to use him because he is a good.
Yeah, he's a wrinkle. Yo, he's a wrinkle, Elaine. That's what Shenault gonna be ultimately in this scheme this year.
Hey, yo, low key. Even if he played running back on the goal line, he'd be one of our he'd be the biggest running back.
Yeah, weapon. He's a weapon on the goal line. Catching or passing.
Oh, that's crazy. You said he'd be the biggest running back. What is he, about 215 something?
Nah, he about like 220.
Yeah, Shenault weigh like he weigh like 215, 220.
Oh damn, he's solid.
Yeah, he big guy.
Yo, you seen his ass running motherfuckers over last year?
Yeah. I've seen him break tackles and shit. That's crazy,
well,
man.
Another point, guys, while we here. What you think about when I say CJ Henderson done fucking took a step, man?
So
real quick, hey, look. Nigga. Hey, look, I think the Carolina Panthers got a problem.
So Oh, with the CJ Henderson situation, man. When you think about CJ Henderson, it wasn't like he was getting burnt left and right. He made really.
That's
He just had. He got.
that's exactly what happened.
No, he had he just had really bad moments. He just had some really bad
Yeah,
moments.
like fundamentals. His fundamentals was off.
It was the plays were
his
just so
right and left
fundamental
leg,
fucked up.
those
It was
fundamentals.
but hey, check this out though.
Both
He
his
wasn't out
fucking
there.
legs, nigga.
He wasn't out
Those
there
are the
giving up 100
fundamentals
yards
that
a
was
game.
messed
Man.
up.
He wasn't out there giving out 100 yards a game. Now he
Bruh.
might.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all
He ain't
something
never
though.
put two games in back to back.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. If y'all been to training camp and got actual eyes on CJ Henderson, in the chat, yes or no? Has the young nigga taken the step by y'all account? Yes or no in the chat? I just told y'all what I think.
Man, look. Yo,
Man,
look.
CJ Henderson done fuck around and got good, Elaine.
JC, they changed.
Shout out Rashad Ali. That nigga said
where
no.
Is Jeremy Chin playing at? Is Jeremy Chin a corner now? I think it looked like he is a corner now.
I don't know. I seen Jeremy Chin. He was fluid today. He was in the box a lot today. You know what I mean? But he was real fluent. He was real fluid today. So I mean, look, if everybody stay healthy, these Panthers is a fucking problem. So I'm telling you.
Depending on Henderson that much, man, because not only is Jeremy Chin gonna play a little bit of big nickel, but we also got Eric Rowe. That's the name we keep forgetting to bring up. Eric Rowe is also a corner who's been proven.
Yep. That's a fact, Eli. That's a fucking fact.
If Henderson ain't acting right, and then Jeremy Chin actually looks good playing that nickel a little bit, him and Eric Rowe are fighting for minutes there.
Nah, I tell you, Keith Taylor. Shout out Fred Cunningham. Say Keith Taylor's still terrible. Yeah, the fuck he is. I mean, he's progressing very slow.
Well, he's a dude that if you want to keep a fourth or fifth corner for special teamers, he's that kind of dude, man. He don't need to be out there in no starting unit or actually playing minutes on the defense.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When we discussing CJ Henderson, I think he deserves more playing time. That little nigga done got good, Eli.
Yeah, but
fuck around and got good.
We ain't gonna know about CJ Henderson until he
gets
out there.
We got come on, bro. CJ
Henderson. Here's the thing: CJ Henderson can disappear during the games, which is a good thing for a corner. You don't necessarily want your corner name coming up a lot, right? But when his name does come up, it's on some real stupid fundamental shit, man. Like big moments he's fucking up. So we have to see it, man. It ain't like he was giving up 100 yards a game every single game, man.
He was giving up 40-yard pass interferences. You feel me? And crucial moments. We lost games on him. We lost multiple.
Hey, hold on, my bad. Hey, Kyrie. My bad, my G. Shout out Kyrie for that cash app. You always showing love, my G. You always showing love. Hey, look, another nice cash app from your black ass. I might have to mod you up. You hear me? You always showing love, Kyrie. I appreciate that, my G.
You know what I'm saying? I got to support. You feel me? Y'all always popping shit on here. I jump in.
Yeah, hey, look, I don't never have to ask you, man. You always showing love. You know what I mean? Shit, don't worry about it, nigga. I'm gonna give it back to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it back to you, my G. Shout out Jam in the chat. Say where the goddamn link. You know what I mean? Jam, I hate it. Hey, shout out everybody out there at training camp today that say they miss me. They want to link up. Hey, look, I don't know what to say about that. I can apologize, but hell, shit, y'all miss me. I ain't miss y'all. You feel me?
Hey yo, so do we got a viable viable option at tight end? Did it look like any of our tight ends was doing anything out there, man?
I mean, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. God damn it, the wide receiving core strong enough. I mean, they drown. They so loud they drown out the tight end. You feel me?
So damn, that
hell, in order for tight ends to really make they gonna have to make splash plays for you to see them. Because the wide receivers, look, I'm telling you right now, this wide receiving core like that, nigga. They the best wide receiving core we done had in fucking years, and we had to get rid of DJ fucking Moore to get it. You know what I mean? in fucking years, nigga.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
that's
it'll
and
be
I'm just
interesting,
saying that
man.
because of
Pads on
training
Monday,
camp.
so it'll be interesting. Pads on Monday, so we'll see what all of this rah
Yes,
shit is about. Everybody
sir.
still got
Jam,
short
what's up?
on.
But see, Kyrie, it's Bryce Young that's accenting them. And they accenting him. It's a two-way street. It's a beautiful thing to see, man.
Yeah, it's almost like I like it because it's almost like a plug. Like Bryce Young is a plug, and the wide receiver and everybody else the outlet. You know, you're not gonna get no power until you plug that plug in.
That's a
That's
fact.
how it is. Everybody going hand in hand, and that's where it needs to
All
stay.
right, man. When the defense can actually start hitting next week, they might get
That's what I'm
electrocuted,
saying.
man.
Yeah,
We'll
that's what I'm
see.
saying. I want to see
But
what's up on Monday,
the same
man.
way
I want to see
you
what
saying
they
that
talking
is
about on Monday.
the same way y'all saying that is the same way the offensive line gets to get aggressive too.
Now, but look. For example, right? That long catch DJ Chark made the other day. Shit, if they had pads on, somebody might try to loosen his ass up. You feel me?
Yeah, they
So it
got
could have,
aggressive with it.
you
Nah,
feel me? It
DJ
could be.
Shark gonna burn. He gonna burn. I bet you. And only if they put Dante Jackson on there. Ain't nobody keeping up with DJ Shark on this team. Dante Jackson's probably the only one that's gonna keep up with DJ Shark. And
Nah,
that came out of his
JC ran a
own mouth.
4.3. JC ran 4.39, 4.37. No, y'all don't sleep on JC, man.
Yeah,
JC running with
JC.
anybody out here. He running with most of these receivers. Only maybe Tyreek Hill or the other motherfucker from the Dolphins. Them the only motherfuckers that's running away from him probably. But
Correct.
Man, look, if Dante healthy, I ain't worried about shit. Real quick, Jam, where you at August 19th?
August 19th. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on, let me check. Let me check something real
Yeah,
quick. I got to.
you might want to circle that date. That's the next meet and greet. Same
Uh,
location. We gonna
oh
run it
shoot.
back.
Yeah. I'm off. I'm off too. So yeah, we
See what I'm
good.
saying? Yeah. This time pull up early, Jam. You know
Oh
exactly how to
yeah.
get there.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Shout
know
out to
where we at
everybody
now.
that's coming to the next meet and greet. The date is August 19th. That is a Saturday. We will start again at 3 p.m. To all those that's already RSVP, I will send you the motherfucking address, the direct address, how to get to the direct location to your fucking phone number or email. And again, I will cap this event to a small amount. You know what I mean? I wanted to be intimate. We like to be intimate where we at. So if you want to be a part of this meet and greet August the 19th, we gonna run it back fast. You know what I mean? You know what to do. RSVP only
That
through
was a good
Cash App.
vibe.
And make sure you leave me a direct phone number. And the price for the RSVP again is 50 fucking bucks. For those that came to the last meet and greet, it's half price. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Shout out to everybody that know where we at already. We gonna run it back, Jam, August 19th. Now let's get back to the content. Jam,
Yes, sir.
Bryce Young's size ain't gonna be a fucking problem. What you say about that?
Oh, I already Once I seen that much, like when I started looking at OTAs and minicamp, and then you start thinking logically, like Bryce didn't just now become small. Bryce been small his whole life, so that means the same offensive line and defensive line on his teams have been bigger than him. So it ain't no different. The guy, I mean, even when he was in high school, they was bigger than him. College, they was bigger than him. NFL, they gonna be bigger than him. So
Shout out
it
my
ain't
guy
shocking yet.
Tola Duncan. Say I see you there. I can't wait, my G. Oh yeah, Tola, fight night tonight. Fight night
Yeah, it
tonight.
is.
Y'all know what time it is. You want in $10 to the Cash App and leave your phone number. Say for fight night. We'll lock in. I only got 4 slots left.
Hey, well, I'm about to send my 10 right now.
Oh shit, 3 slots. Shout out 3 slots left.
Yeah, to Jam's point, man. I'm gonna sit out the Bryce Young size conversation this week, bro.
No,
I'm gonna
you
sell
ain't.
out
No,
next
you
week,
ain't,
man.
goddammit.
I'm gonna
I
sell out
want to
next week,
debate,
man.
Elaine. Debate
Yeah,
with me.
get
Bryce
it in,
Young's
Eli.
size ain't gonna be a problem. What you say, Elaine?
But let me ask you a question, huh? What prompts you to say that?
God damn it, Elaine.
You
Well,
you saw you must have saw
let me
something.
explain again,
You
Elaine. Let
saw
me
something.
explain.
Yeah, you saw something, and then you
I
came
don't
over here and you
expect
told us.
I don't expect for him to be breaking a lot of tackles in the pocket and shit like that. You
But
feel
I
me?
want to hear. I
Maybe
want to hear basically because Unc is saying that with such conviction. It makes me feel like you saw
Well,
something
watch this,
without.
Elaine. It is. It's very much convicting because today was my first account of seeing Bryce with eyes on. Right? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
hell, I've been watching film on this nigga. I ain't seen this nigga in person. Today I see it. So today,
Yeah.
while I see him on the field, running around, throwing and shit in command, he got good poise. I say to
Right.
myself, I say, damn, I don't get the feeling the little nigga small. I don't get the feeling the size of problem. Just like Josh McCown said a few weeks back. So when I'm looking at Bryce and I say, now mind you, at the front of my mind now, oh, this little nigga, the size ain't no problem. He looked like he amongst his peers. Now here come Bryce playing 7-on-7 and 11-on-11, making passes deep down the field to DJ Chalk over the top of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
realizing now that Bryce and his size is not an issue. You know what I mean?
Well,
It won't be an issue.
they said that at a young age he choreographed his throws in the middle of the pocket to go over the lineman. To they say
Well,
how
if that's a fact, Jam, that's what he should have did as a young
look,
quarterback that was deprived of height. He should have
right.
that's part of his game. He should have fine tuned. You know what I mean?
All right,
Right, but
you're not
they
gonna let me
say
sit this. You're not gonna let me sit this one out, Unc. So here I go, man. Right, I'm gonna try to be objective as possible, so motherfuckers ain't gonna be like he hating because Bryce Young got money. Right, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
be.
I started to
he gonna
buy a Bryce Young jersey last night, by the way,
Yeah.
just to
he
let
gonna
y'all know. Nigga,
he gonna
nigga,
say
I
it
was
ain't
this
got pads
close.
on, so you can't really get a full description because ain't no pads on.
Well,
Well, I,
yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I
No,
can, Jam, because he didn't
I'm
have
saying that's
pads on.
right. I'm gonna say that's what Elaine get ready to say. What?
well, when the rush is not as tenacious as it would be during a real NFL
Told
game,
you.
right? When a
Right.
rush is
I'm
not
just
as right.
no. I agree with that. I agree with
Right.
that.
So when the rush isn't as tenacious, right? Because you could say your size isn't going to be a problem until a defensive end has his hands up right in front of your face, right? Is Bryce Young
Well,
going to
they
try to
put
nip
their
him?
hands
Is
up,
Yo,
ain't
but
they?
is the
not only that though, but it's not gonna. You think he's gonna be breaking a lot of sacks? Like, yo, just it's not even
Bro,
just about being able to be in the
he,
pocket. It's people
he
still
was
gonna
breaking
get
them in
hands on him
college.
too.
He was
Yeah,
breaking them in college. He's
I hear
ripping
that.
away
Hey,
from it.
hold on real quick, fellas. I'm sorry. Shout out Brian Lee for the fight party, slotting the cash at. Shout out Brandon Holmes for the fight party. Jam, once you lock in, I got one spot left. One
I'm
spot
on
left for
my
the
way.
fight party. After
I got
Jam
you right
lock in,
here.
there's one spot left. Shout out Elaine. Elaine, I hope you drinking tonight. This gonna be a good fight, goddammit.
Coming in 3, 2,
Oh shit. We got
and
one spot left for the fight party tonight. Yeah, man.
1.
We gonna break down this Errol Spence
Now,
and
yeah,
Terry
now, I don't,
Crawford ass
now,
yeah.
whooping he gonna take
So
tonight.
so so
I mean,
Jam,
take it.
Jam. My thing is this, right? He's an improviser, right? No rookie gets the kind of leeway you guys are giving Bryce Young. No fucking rookie does it. If a rookie is an accurate passer in college, nobody comes along and says, "Well, he's accurate. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league before he's even threw a fucking pass." So if he's a good improviser, why don't I just see him do it one time in an NFL game? Why? Because most quarterbacks that are improvisers in college, that shit don't necessarily translate for most of them. It's hard to be an improviser in the NFL because your competition is bigger, they're faster, they're smarter, right? So my thing is this: we don't even have the fucking pads on in training camp, and it's already looking even. We're having an argument about who's winning the day. So let's just see it first, man. Like, why? How can he have transitioned when he hasn't even thrown a pass against another team yet? We haven't seen another team scheme against him. See how they attack his weaknesses. We haven't seen him against the blitz. We haven't seen. I saw him in college when they blitzed him. He ducked under a defensive end. He ran to the side. That looks good in college, but I haven't seen it in the NFL yet. So let me see it against an NFL team, and I'll jump on board with you. I'll be a stand too. But I can't believe in something when it hasn't translated in the past. It's hard to just jump on board and say this guy's gonna do it, even though he's shorter than most quarterbacks. He has these transitional questions, and he doesn't have the outlier abilities that make up for his shortcomings, i.e., a super strong arm, i.e., super good athleticism. I'm listening to you. Right?
What's your percentage that he will translate into the NFL? Where do you stand with Bryce right now?
I stand it. I don't know.
He just told you zero. He just told you.
Here's what I said.
Hey, hold on, fellas. Shout out M7. Fight Party, $10 to the Cash App. I got one spot left. Whoever lock in, get it first, goddammit. I have one spot left. Go ahead, Elaine.
Unc, I'm here, Unc. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Test,
Okay, I got you.
A 1-2, a 1-2. All right. My thing is I'm a Carolina Panther fan first, man. I'm praying he works out. But I'm also objective. I like to look at data. So when I look at data and the success rate of drafting a quarterback, it's hard for me to get excited about anybody because, one, there's been better prospects who have failed. Now, two, when I have a quarterback that I have transitional problems with, transitional questions about, I'm not quick to jump on board and say he's going to dominate. No, I'm just like, let me see him do it first. Everything he did in college, just let me see him do it. Not training camp. There's no.
I hear you, Elaine, but like I told you about a week ago,
90% of all quarterbacks drafted in the past 10 years are not starting in the NFL. 50% of them are not even in the NFL.
Yeah, that ain't Bryce.
Kyler Murray's not an improviser.
One thing that we could look forward to, though, is that at least we could say for the first time as a Panther fan, we got a young quarterback that's actually in a good position all around.
Yeah.
Like we haven't had no quarterback from our past come in.
So let me say something. Let me say something positive about Bryce real quick. I think I just based on what I see from his intelligence, it's hard to see him ever being a bust. I will say that. That's the floor. If you ask what percentage, I can't see this guy being a bust. That's why I stand with it.
But there's only two options to go: either bust or good. Or
there's so many options, man. What are you talking about?
It's looking up though.
One second, bro. You could be elite. You could be elite. You could be an average starting quarterback. You could be a above average backup and be a journeyman for 15 years like Josh McCown was, right? You could be a trashy ass backup. Right? There's so many different levels of quarterbacking.
Not in your first year, in your first game.
Hey, Fight Party locked up, fellas. Fight Party locked up. Shout out Mile High.
First year even.
Shout out Mile High. Fight Party is locked up, goddammit. You hear me? No more cash apps for the Fight Party.
Yeah.
No more. Well, now see, no more cash apps for the Fight Party. We locked up. Shout out to everybody. I see y'all tonight. I'm going to start that bitch about 9 o'clock. We're going to be watching the undercard. I'm watching the undercard 9 o'clock. I'm locking in by 9. You hear me?
That's
see,
it.
when the live is. Nah, don't send it. Don't send it 10, M7.
Don't you do it. He going to keep it. Sure enough. He done told y'all.
She says,
don't lock in. Don't lock in, M7.
I was going to say,
oh, man, damn, yeah. I had 10 slots for it. That's all I'm going to keep. You hear me? Shout out everybody in the chat, goddammit. I see we got a debate going on. Elaine say he don't believe Bryce Young height is not a problem. He say Bryce Young still gonna get killed, batted down balls, interceptions, and sacks. That's exactly what you said, Elaine.
I said the question coming in, and how could you say without conviction that it won't be? So Danielle
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Elaine. You know that.
Oh, Leo said that Bryce Young ain't gonna be good. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is that.
Oh, that little nigga gonna be good, man. He gonna be good. For what I saw,
in a good position to be good, man.
But my problem is, My problem is nobody. Our left tackle Kwanu that we drafted last year. Nobody said before he took a snap, "Oh, he's going to be the best tackle in the league. He's going to do this, do that." No. We was like, we got a first-round pick.
I mean,
Let's see what he could do.
a lot of people did though. Elaine, a lot of people did say he was going to be good. Elaine.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's a fact, Elaine. They did say. Well, I'll tell y'all this. Watch this, Elaine. Watch this. Watch this, Elaine. Everybody in the chat, I got a question for the chat. In one word, describe Bryce Young's play in the entire training camp. One word. My word, sharp. I say Bryce Young is sharp. That's one word that I would use to describe my first overall pick. Shout out Mile High for that super chat. What Mile High say? Like the screen.
I'll say. Go ahead. Go ahead and read that.
Did Bryce throw any picks today?
Oh shit! No, Bryce didn't throw. Oh yeah, he threw one. I think I didn't see him throw one, but I'm thinking they reported that he threw one. Whether it was his Sam or whatever the case.
You need to be on the bench, man.
I was
get the hell out of here.
I'm fucking around.
I was watching that Steve Smith cooking with Steve Smith, man. That boy Mingo, that boy rocked up, man. That boy solid.
Oh, Mingo gonna be a problem. Bro. He can catch too, man. He's a good fucking route runner, and he can fucking catch.
That nigga Mingo sound like a machine.
How much most of y'all don't like Steve Smith or whatever. But notice when Steve Smith, he always singles out one person, one wide receiver or something. He done the same thing to DJ Moore. Now, everybody says DJ Moore wasn't elite, but DJ Moore was a damn good wide receiver. Good route runner, strong hands, strong legs. Every time Steve Smith says he's passing the torch to somebody, they end up being...
Shout out Fade. Fade, you done turned into a real goddamn hater. I said, give me one word that describes Bryce Young. And this nigga said, forget him. Shout out Fade. God damn.
Yeah. I don't think that at all. I don't think that.
Yeah. No, shout out everybody else said smart. Rod Walker said crisp. Fade. Brian So Cold say what he said.
So what do y'all think is are y'all thinking anything about that quarterback that they brought in after saying
hold on. Let me give my word for Bryce Young. Dang.
All right.
Wait a minute. I said, now this might be two words, but us black folks will put a doggone little hyphen in there. But I say craftmaster. That's what I say about Bryce Young.
You gonna
everything I say.
Jim came off.
A craftmaster is because when I even in training camp and in his college days, you can see the same thing. Like I'm watching, he's confusing defense, our own defense. He'll look one way, like he's gonna go that way, and then he'll go.
With all respect, bro, like let's stop talking about what an NFL player did in college.
Man.
Yeah, I mean we gotta move on at some point.
That. Yeah, we need to stop that, bro.
Elaine, that's a fact because I done moved on.
Because what I said was he's doing the same thing he's done in college. He's transitioning.
Facts.
That's what I said.
By throwing to guys with no pads who aren't hitting them.
No, he's transitioning because he's already looking off defenders.
But see, Elaine, you're a funny guy. Now, if the fucking New York Jets put out a report that Aaron Rodgers is sharp, is crisp in training camp.
Oh, that's business.
You don't goddamn combat that statement by saying, Aaron Rodgers ain't getting hit. Nobody's chasing him down.
Aaron Rodgers looking good is business as usual. Because you know what he does in the NFL. He's an MVP caliber guy.
And he said, "Oh, that's business as usual."
Like it's nothing to extract or think about it, right? Aaron Rodgers should be looking good because he's looked good in the past.
That's a fact, Elaine. No, that's a good point. That's real, Elaine.
It's business. Yeah,
that's a fact right there, Elaine.
He's in a whole different situation.
Matt Corral was looking good in training camp last year. What did you guys got happy about that shit, right? What did that turn into? So
he got hurt.
Well, I see a difference. I see a difference in what Matt looked last year and Bryce looks now.
And you should, but real quick, here's the most important thing, man. In the NFL, like, I just let me know if somebody just agreed with this basic statement. It's easy to look good as a quarterback and receiver when the defense can't hit you.
Elaine, I don't want to
Well,
hear
that
that
it
shit.
don't matter if they got pads on or
Cause
not. They're
Matt
not gonna let
Corral looked like
him
a
hit you,
fucking
bro.
bum today. He wasn't getting hit.
But that lets you know, how bad Matt Corral is. If the rush ain't real, the rush ain't tenacious, if they're not blitzing and hitting you, and you still look bad, and your receiver
That
can
ain't
cut
got
across the
nothing.
middle, and
No,
nobody's gonna hit him.
what Matt's problem is they promised him that he was gonna get all these looks in preseason, so he's
Yeah.
probably thinking, well, shoot,
So
I'm gonna get
and Jam
majority of training camp
and Jam,
snaps,
check
and
this
now
out.
they
Check this out.
snatched it away from him.
Yeah, Jam, check this out. There's passes across the middle that quarterbacks don't make in the game because they'll get their receiver head taken off. But in training camp, you
Right.
can make those type of passes, right? So all I'm saying, how am I a hater to say, yo, if the other motherfucker can't hit you, he's kind of at a disadvantage. So
Well,
why
they're
don't
not
we
gonna let
put the
them
shit
hit
on
the
even
quarterback
playing
anyway.
fields? Huh?
They're not gonna let them hit the quarterback anyway. They're
But
gonna have to two-hand pass.
first Jam, the other teams can. And in training camp, when the pads are on, the rush is a little more tenacious. They're gonna get out there. They're gonna rush. They're gonna rush Bryce Young. They're gonna get a little closer to him. They're not gonna hit him because he's gonna have a red jersey on. But the rush is gonna be more tenacious. It's gonna be more
Nah,
simulated towards
they
a
done
real
away
game.
with the red. They
Right
done
now,
away with the red jerseys.
right
They're
now,
not wearing red jerseys
my
no more.
basic point, Jam, is that right now the training camp was pads or more simulated is a closer simulation to a real NFL game than not running around with pads. It's pitch and catch right now.
Now,
So,
what say you when Bryce juke one of them defenders out their shoes and still make a pass?
if it's
Then
Yeah,
would
hey,
you be
shout
like,
out
a real
Tola
game, I
Duck and
say
say
good.
so
He's transitioned.
negative. Damn, yeah.
yeah,
I told you
yeah,
I didn't want to go
man?
here.
Hey, Elaine, what game you going to this year? You said you going to Fan Fest.
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta buy my tickets today. I forgot. I'm gonna buy it today. I'm going
Yeah,
to
cause
Fan Fest. Yeah.
I
Oh, man,
love
you
to
I'm gonna be
come
there.
chill with
I'm
you,
gonna be
man.
there.
you
Watch a
gonna be in the
game with you or something.
nosebleed.
Shout out Captain Morgan Mo for that super chat. But also Elaine, you can see when a quarterback has steady feet, calm in the
Right.
pocket,
Right.
and throws
Right.
with confidence in practice.
Right. Well,
And
so
that's
let
the
me tell you something.
Look,
translation
Let me
to a
mix in
live
something.
game. That's a
Let me mix
fact,
in some
Morgan.
positive. Let me mix in some positive. One thing I noticed about Bryce Young, where I know he's going to be okay, because I've seen him kind of under duress a little bit. He always keeps his eyes up. That's something you can't coach. That's something a good quarterback does. He's always got his eyes up. He's always looking for a receiver. That's important. He doesn't seem like he panics. That's good. But in the NFL, I don't know what that looks like because he hasn't been under any fucking pressure. He hasn't.
yo,
He
he
hasn't
He
also
been under
doesn't
said,
any
have
real
he
he
pressure.
said,
also
let
doesn't
me
have
put some
traditional
positive
footwork
stuff
either,
in
man.
here. Put a little
Right.
Hey,
sprinkle of
So
positive and said, but
Jam asked me.
shout out my guy Rock Silent. Say his blood type is E negative. Shout,
that,
shout out Rock
Listen.
Silent.
Listen, when he does it to an NFL defense, I'm jamming. You ask me what would I say then? I'm like, damn, we got one. He's transitioned. He's making these motherfuckers look stupid. What am I supposed to
yeah, but
say?
I want you to
That
keep that same
I don't,
energy and
bro.
come
I
on
don't.
here and
When
tell
he
us
was
how much
when
we
he
was right.
when he was throwing interceptions 2 days ago, I said this don't really mean a lot. You know what I mean? Whatever. He's a rookie. I keep the same energy, man. So my thing is, I keep asking, can he do this to an NFL defense? If he does it to an NFL defense, what the hell can I say?
Thanks.
There's nothing left. We got a good quarterback. Super Bowl, here we
Thanks.
come.
Hey, well, yeah, see that and I can't argue with Elaine. Elaine is like a multitude of Panther fans that say, okay, I know who Bryce is. I know he's number one. I know he Heisman Trophy. They know who Bryce is, but they still hold rights or reserve
What
on
it is,
what he's to do at the next level. But see, I'm not like
Motherfuckers,
those fans. I'm
and
not
motherfuckers
like
that be
that
like, and
nigga
he's
motherfuckers
Elaine.
the
that be
type.
like, he won a Heisman.
Elaine is that
And
type of fan that he's just seen this whole thing broken so many times to now he thinks that everything is broken until he sees it firsthand.
No.
That's
It's not
Elaine.
Yeah, but see,
that's just the life of a
Jam.
Panther fan altogether,
I got
though,
to
for
see
real.
my team today in training camp.
Right,
They
right.
look my team full of energy. I'm putting
I
this team against any team in the league right now in training
what
camp. Goddamn
Yo,
it.
but this ain't
what
the
I
first
heard.
time you seen this team full of energy, They've
Nah,
been
what
full of
I heard,
energy a lot of
what
times.
I heard is
Feel
what
me?
I was looking for, and I heard it out of the mouth of a Carolina Panther. And I told y'all when somebody asked what was I going to be looking for in training camp, I said I want to see if these guys are aggressive. I don't care about energy. I want you to be. I want the defense to be dogs. I want you to be aggressive. I want the offense to be dogs. I want you to be aggressive. And I heard that from I think it was DJ Chark that said, "Oh, we can't wait till we put them pads on because the defense is ready to get active and the offense is ready to get active." And I said, "We gonna be all right."
Hey, my thing
Man,
is this.
hey,
Hey,
shout out Fade say the Saints gonna smack us. All right, man, we gonna beat the dog shit out the Saints, man.
First of all, man, y'all need to stop talking about me and y'all need to start talking about me and put it on Fade, bro, because that's the most negative nigga I've heard today. Now
Now,
two,
Oh yeah, see,
now
Elaine,
two.
the reason that shit is directed at you like that
Yeah,
because you got the balls and the
yeah.
gumption to pull up on the platform and say what you say.
And I
Fade,
think I can.
Fade be shooting that shit from the chat. Shout out Real HH Entertainment for that super chat. Say Elaine isn't negative. He just wants to see it in a real game. Say he say
Unc,
wants Bryce to prove it. I
Unc,
personally have confidence in Bryce, but I
yeah.
need to see it too. I
So
mean, see, shout out
Unc,
that,
yeah.
like I
But can
say,
I make? Hey, Unc, let me
Elaine
make a
is like
statement.
a multitude of Panther fans.
But let me make a statement, Unc, and tell me if y'all disagree with this statement. His size makes me wonder how he's going to deal with pressure. Bryce Young has not yet faced any pressure from a defense.
I just don't see him breaking a lot
Shout
of
out my
sacks like
guy
how he did in
Till in the
college.
chat.
I don't
Shout
like
out Till in the chat. I see you, my G. Hey, Till, don't get mad at me. Our training camp be more lit than y'all's. God damn it. Don't be mad at me, Till.
That's
Our
the
shit
Falcon.
just liver than New Orleans.
That's the
I'm
Falcon dude
sorry.
or the Saint
I
dude.
apologize in advance.
That's the
see,
Falcon
see,
dude or the Saint dude.
see, Elaine, what I be trying to say is, listen. Everybody said this since you was young, since I was young, practice makes perfect. So if
For
he's
real. Yeah,
already
yeah.
doing it in practice, what do you think he's gonna do in the game?
But this ain't practice. Ain't real practice, brother. The defense can't do anything. The defense. This is
What the
pitch and
hell
catch
you
right
mean
now.
this ain't real
This
practice,
is this
Elaine?
is this is pitch and
Elaine,
catch.
they
The
don't.
first week of training
Nah,
Elaine,
camp.
and
Elaine, Elaine, they
shout
don't
out
wait to put.
Danielle Certain. I don't she say Ed Fade, you the real you the MVP of sellout Saturdays. And Fade the MVP,
Thank you,
Elaine the
Danielle.
co-MVP.
Thank you, Danielle. I
Hey,
thought you would vote
hey,
on. I thought you'd vote me on that shit. But thank you. Uh,
Elaine,
yeah,
they don't
I'm
wait
listening
to
to you.
they don't wait to put their hands up when they put pads on. They still throwing their hands up, so
So
they
there's a
still picking
difference.
off balls.
There's a difference, man. There's a big difference. If I'm standing in that pocket, and anybody standing in that pocket, there's a difference when you really know this motherfucker coming at me can't hit me.
Potato salad.
I can actually just make this throw with confidence because he's not going to touch me right now. It's different in live action when you know that's not a fact. That's what I'm saying. So when he
Nah,
gets into
because
real
even when they even doing their drills, their own quarterback drills, I've watched Josh McCown rush him fully and pull on his arms to
right, brother,
simulate when they come full speed.
you're pulling on my arm, and hey, that tickles, and this is fun, but you're really not gonna hit me. This ain't a real game. I understand that you're going to hit me with the pads and it's simulated. You're not really a 300-pound dude who's really about to give me the shoulder when I release this
But
pad.
what
You're
but
like a
what I'm
soft.
saying
So
but this is
Sam,
what I'm saying, Elaine.
you can
You
simulate this
know,
shit. You can
now
simulate this shit, and under simulations, he looked good. That's good. But all I want to
but
say
what
is
I'm
that let me
saying
see in
is
the game.
you don't think that that's training his mental? That's what I'm saying about practice. That's training his mental. So even in the games, he's still gonna think, "Oh, y'all not gonna hit me. I'm just gonna juke y'all. I'm gonna do my thing, get this ball down the field." It's good for his for. I'm telling you, man, it can go either way. It could be
Sam, let's
good
level
for.
set, brother. Let's level set. Cause let me just understand where your head's at. Do you agree that it's different from a motherfucker pulling on your arm while you're passing than a Miles Garrett actually coming off the edge? Your mental is going to be a little bit different, right?
Not not
There's actually
not with the rules in place that they done
so
set
quarter
in place.
so the D end comes off the edge and hit the quarterback with a pad and just pulls on his arm like, hey, I got you,
No,
right?
because
Like that.
now
That's not.
you watched the transition from years back. Back then they'd blown your head off, but now they do reach out with their hands to try to sling you down on the ground because they can't hit high, they can't hit low. Think about it. These rules it plays a big part.
I
They
tell
can't
y'all
do
boys this. See, sounds like to me, Elaine need to get his ass to Fan Fest or something until he see Bryce in person. You know what I mean? Arm strength. I guarantee you, Elaine, because everything in me say you ain't seen this team yet with eyes on. When you get your eyes on, it's gonna answer a lot of questions to you that you may have. You know what I mean?
Bryce
And
don't
shout
look,
out
but
everybody in the chat. I hate to do this, but it's getting late on me. I got other engagements to get to. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on the like button. If you in the fight party, be checking your text messages here in the next hour or so. I will be sending the link out. I see y'all at 9 o'clock. Yeah, but everybody who missed the live, if
I'm
you
gonna go
late
get
to the
my.
live, if you just in here, step on the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you new. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. We just heating up. We heating up. You know what I mean? And shout out
what we
everybody in the
drinking on
chat. Step
tonight,
on the
huh?
like button. In the comments section. Is Bryce Young size a problem? I say no, goddammit. Shout out Jam. Shout out
And I
Young.
and I,
Elaine.
and I say, how do you know?
Hey, look,
I'm headed to go
I
get my
see y'all
propane right
boys
now.
later on. Shout out
All
everybody
right,
in the
Listen,
chat,
one
baby.
love.
Shout
all
out
right, thank
Mile
you,
High
Jam.
for their super chat. What
Later,
Mile
y'all.
High said? Yeah.
Peace, y'all.
Mile High said, check your Instagram. I got you, Mile High. Shout out everybody in the chat, baby. One love. We gone.